Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out our next bout of the evening, Mark Chappell.
Mark Chappell is a tough-as-nails fighter. He is one of those type of guys who is ready to throw down. He told me tonight, as we were talking, he wants to make a statement tonight against Damian Newman. Damian Newman is making his way back to the cage tonight after a long layoff, but Mark Chappell says, I don't care. I am ready to put on a show. Mark Chappell is absolutely as tough as they come tonight. As we see our fighters getting greased up this evening, remember, always go to ShamrockFC.com for all of the latest information and all of the upcoming fights as Mark Chappell makes his way into the cage.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Damian Newman.
Damian Newman is one happy fighter. After a 28-month layoff due to a medical condition, Newman is back healed, healthy, and ready to fight. Damian said the layoff has been rough for him as he watched his two brothers, including ShamrockFC champ Eric Newman, train and fight. Newman has set up camp with UFC vet Steve Berger, and this matchup tonight is between two extremely tough fighters in Mark Chappell and Damian Newman.
It's going to be a great fight between Chappell and Newman. Two very skilled fighters.
As we go to our tail of the tape, Mark Chappell, 32 years old, 5'10", 143.5 pounds, out of Cottage Hills, Illinois. Damian Newman, 26 years old, 5'11", 136.7 pounds, out of St. Louis, Missouri. The big one that I see in this, Damian Newman has had a 28-month layoff. Does ring rust play into effect in this fight?
You know, I used to not think ring rust plays that much into effect, but it did a little in my last fight, so it definitely could.
This bout is brought to you by Supplement Superstores. Tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighs in at 143.5 pounds. Fighting out of College Hills, Illinois, Mark Chappell. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighs in at 136.7 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Damian Newman.
Referee John Duver has the call for this. The crowd is going absolutely crazy for Damian Newman as he makes his return to the cage. And here we go. Damian Newman steps up, takes the center of the cage. Again, it will be very interesting to see how the ring rust plays into this.
Yeah, Chappell switching stances early, throwing lots of kicks right away.
Oh, big shot from Chappell. He's rocked.
Chappell came in with his hands down and his chin high. Newman looking for a guillotine. He's going to jump guard.
Do we go? Oh, big slam coming there from Mark Chappell.
Newman is very good from his back. Looking for that arm in guillotine. That looks pretty tight.
Chappell attempting to defend, doing the best he can, pushing down. Very nice work as Newman switches to an
right
armbar.
to an armbar. Beautiful transition out of Newman.
Newman doing some great jiu-jitsu here. Mark Chappell doing a very good job at defending, though.
Great jiu-jitsu out of both fighters. Great offensive jiu-jitsu out of Newman. Very nice defense out of Chappell.
This is exactly what we expected to see out of these two fighters, an absolute war to begin with, and we're only a minute into this fight. Newman doing a good job here of pressuring Chappell to the cage.
Yeah, but Chappell might be able to use a cage to get up. Now giving his back.
Oh, big shot here. Newman working to get those hooks in as we are halfway through round one.
He's got Chappell flattened out. That was a mistake by Chappell to give his back. He could have turned into Newman and used the cage, put his back against the cage to get up.
Here comes the ground and pound from Damian Newman.
Damian wants to keep Chappell flat. He wants to flatten him out. Oh, he's got it under the chin now.
Tight. what a return from Damian Newman.
Very nice work out of Newman. Sunk that choke in under the chin of Chappell and finished very quickly as soon as he got the arm under the chin of Chappell.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has ended. 1 minute and 54 seconds of the first round. Your winner by rear naked choke, Damian Newman.
With his triumphant return to the cage, Damian Newman is victorious here in that contest.